Okay, so here we have a BMW 5 Series, and this is what we're checking out today. As you can see, it's a bit dusty, so that means that it has been here for a while. It's an inoperable vehicle, and also we can see the top of the vehicle there is burnt out. As I say, it's an inoperable vehicle, but I think it's a pretty good looking vehicle, and it's worth considering. It's for 450,000. I think that's a deal for one of them here, but we soon get to the detail of what exactly is wrong with it. But on the interior of the vehicle here, looking pretty good. Like, I've always been a fan of the BMW 5 Series, this shape exactly. Like, I really like the interior of them car. Extremely luxurious. Paddle shifters there, but let's take a look in at the engine bay and see if we can see anything out of the usual there. You see me? So, and again, this has been here for a while based on the dust on the vehicle, but I'm not seeing no major damage on the exterior of the vehicle. The paint look relatively okay, just dirty, man. And let's see, this is what we had call the BMW N20. I think this is a N20, man. It's not a BMW Pro as yet, but I think this is a N20 engine, and it looks relatively okay. I'm not seeing nothing out of the usual there. I'm not seeing the signs of work, but that I don't really like. I like when vehicle has been worked on and then pull it up and put it back and put it up and pull it back, because most of the time them actually know what happened to the vehicle, but them just not talk. So yes, man, this look relatively stuck. So the issue is that them say it jam or it's some, them say some engine issue. So let's call the owner, at least contact the owner. But let's look at the side here if we see any signs of a fly rod, and we're not seeing the signs over here. I don't know if owner see, but we're not seeing the signs over there. So let's call the owner here. Where I'm say, yeah.
I'm sorry, rod fly. This not well up itself. That's why they stick the fire. Yeah, most, that's why they did it. Alright.
The rod fly.
Where's the bossy? Where's the rod fly are they? Are the engine jam are they?
I don't know. A mechanic say flywheel never turn.
Flywheel never did a turn. So, no.
Yeah, the flywheel.
Ah, shit! Man, you almost come here so we don't want me too long. I put my ratchet on the crankshaft and try to turn it.
So, you know, mechanic.
Yeah, mechanic there.
I can't believe me, I can't borrow people. I don't know if you don't want to borrow, you can't borrow people too, you know that.
The pulley one turn.
Well, the ratchet angle for pull for turn the pulley.
Power angle.
So while we wait on that ratchet angle, let's continue and take a look at the side of the vehicle. So as you can see, the side of the vehicle is looking pretty good, like really good. As I said, I've always been a fan of these Shape 5 series, you know, they're really luxurious. It's me that said these are the most luxurious one, them I don't know. But again, we can see the roof line in here is a little bit saggy, but I think this is a common problem on the BMW them. And back seat here have a lot of junk, but I like the front area right here. I like the center console trim area here. It just look really luxurious, look really nice. If we look here, what is this? I don't know why it's stripping right there. It's kind of stripping right there. But again, let's look at the back seat here, and as we can see, it's the CM stripping right there, you know, man. I don't know what happened to the paint or whatever is going on there, but it's stripping right there. And in the trunk area here, what is this? That looks like an injector.
Now the injector this. So this is easy for change. Eh?
Easy to change, yes, expensive.
Watch out. Big up my boss. Respect for that.
So seeing that we got the ratchet angle now, let's try and rotate the engine by hand. So we're gonna know if it's a jam engine or what exactly we have working with here. Let's confirm the problem that they say they have. So let's put on the ratchet angle on the crankshaft and let's try to turn it.
Yep, that's a jam engine, bro. Not forward, not backwards. Jam. So that's a jam engine, as you can see, it's jam. You see me? So I don't know. Comment in the comments. What do you think for the thing we take on the project?
Because yeah, at the end of the day, it does look relatively stuck still. I like how the engine looks untouched. So maybe we could bring it back if we tried.
Yeah, me know. Me telling them I not get no more of them type of carrier, but we feel tempted, bro.
Wait a minute.
minute.
Don't ever recommend nobody doing this, and I want to tell them when I think me I ever buy another one like this completely dead. It is a 5 series. Alright, what we for do? Comment in the comment section. I think we could take it. We are back with another one, so we're back at an insurance lot. You see where I did, and we're gonna look on some of the vehicles that are damaged. And this is the lot, so we're just gonna take a look around what's going on here. So this is a M4 right there. We'll take a closer look at that. And what is this behind of it? This looks like a F30 BMW. Yes man, there's a lot of vehicles here, and this is a X3 right there, and this is a Jaguar looking really good right here. There's a lot of high-end vehicles are over here now man, but we have to continue looking at this M4 because I really like this M4. So the front here, the M4 looking pretty okay now man, looking relatively okay on the front here right there, nothing too tough. This probably could have come back in man, like if we put in some work you probably could have bring back this yeah M4 yeah man. So let's look on the interior right and see what's going on inside. As we can see, the airbags on the vehicle has been flied, but I love the carbon fiber trimmings all over the interior, looking really good. Red interior, really nice. I like this M4 here. But this vehicle is far out of our price range. We even ask the price feed. This F30 does not look that bad. Like really and truly, if you look upon the damage, it's mostly focus right there at the front. Maybe a radiator condenser and an intercooler is damaged. If it not touch the engine, it could come back relatively easily. Me think like relatively easily without no major nothing. You see me? So and what is this right here? This is a Kia. Yo, there's a lot of Kias over here, and this is a Jaguar. As me say, we just browse and see if there's anything that catch your eye, anything interesting over here. So yes, but this is a X3 and this is a diesel. I think this is a diesel one. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like the diesel one them right there. So yes, but a lot of vehicles are over here. What is this? Look, but this is a Benz here, guys. Look for the Benz here, yo, this is a Benz here, look nice. And this is a Subaru. You can see the front windshield damage. I think it's been here for over a year, and I think the last time I came to this here later, this was still right here. I think it's been here for a very long time now, man. But again, none of these vehicles can come back. This can't come back. This one cannot come back, my guys. This one, you just have to left that right there. You see me? And let's go up on that side and see if we can find anything over there, because them park up majority of them outside. You see me? And again, the rain fall a little bit, so we just have to try browse through and see if there's anything that's worth our interest. Yeah, I understand. So I like that Honda over there. It looks pretty okay so far, so we'll take a closer look at this here Honda. This is a Honda Civic. It have to be like 2019 or 2018. Just assuming, you know, man. But the front here damage here is not that bad. I think this can come back relatively easily as well. I think we need to do a lot of work, change the fender, get the body man for the majority of female work right there, and it should be a running and driving vehicle. I don't even think the front end is damaged, maybe a controller, maybe a bushing, maybe a strut mount or a strut, you know. And this here looks pretty clean as well. The Suzuki are looking pretty good. I wonder what's the okay, I think we're seeing the damages here. Let's see if it's really severe in the back here of the vehicle right here. So as we can see, the back here of the vehicle are looking pretty crushed up. This look full up. And again, look at this one. This one just like the back glass is damaged, and this one look like the front is damaged. All of them vehicles are the crash damage section. Let's look at this one. So you see, because that is a hybrid or blue whatever there, me not really recommend nobody try to repair a hybrid when it get a leak in the front or damage in the front. This here, again, these are too severe. Me not think we're worth it to bring back this blue carrier and this Benz or whatever this is, man. You know, some of them are too far gone, and some of them I think can come back here with little work, you know. So again, look at this here. That's a Ford, and here we have a Benz looking really good. This one look like it could have come back as well.
What is? Where is it? 740. You hear that? Okay, so you see the wheel gone there. So you know, say air suspension. But look at the top here. So you can see the damage is here and here, and back glass there. Broken tail light. But you see, under insurance law, if certain parts of the vehicle is damaged, they have to total out the whole vehicle, even if it's actually still okay and a running and driving vehicle. So, what the bird comes beside me and like touch people things, they want look how it nice. John, look how it nice, my boy.
You're sweet. Luxury for days, man.
I tell you, watch out. Watch it, man. You are when we are going to reach them level there. When we are going to reach them level there, bro. So nice vehicle out there. So, as I said, the only issue I like with this place is that they don't put the blasted price of each vehicle on the windshield with the number. That's something I have to call each one. What is? Maserati. Oh, class. Shut. Wow. Wow. Very shallow. Very shallow. It's a Maserati. Yeah, so we never seen a one Maserati. Is it?
Really want windshield make them total this?
Oh man, it have to have something.
How windshield alone for this dog?
The car it have to be like one of them A pillar, B pillar, or frame damage or something. But so far,
You don't see nothing.
we don't see no signs of damage on this one. No,
Where they bought this thing.
nothing.
And the interior clean like voice, bro.
I don't know. Hope the people are there and this did alright. Look at that rim there, bro. That rim is folded up. Look at this one. Yo. So. Yes, sir. Oh god, so chat. When we are going to reach a level of full screen. Oh my chat. Dog, when we are going to reach them level of comfort, yeah. Them there show we say we are not nobody. I when they think yes, but we are not nobody.
Screen dogs.
Something although maybe in a so they catch a fire man or something. You see me? Cause them not total out unless them feel like it carry them can't add a glass or something. Me not know. Maserati back here looks sexy though. Brad. Me never expect inside of that one to be so nice. This here, spaceship. This here, like none of them you could have come. I see them two here have the most potential. You see me? But I don't know. So we decided to take a look at this Toyota Crown. As you can see, notice the wheels and this Crown here. If you follow the page, you should notice something about this Crown here. Look at the dashboard, look at all the lights, look at the fact that there's no windshield in there. Look at it, man. If you know the page, if you've been following our page, man, you should notice something about this vehicle here. So we'll take a look at the front here of the vehicle, notice the wheels again, and also we're in the front here right here, we can see set up a broken headlight over there. You see me, the overall front of the vehicle does not look that bad, but it is not the bestest condition. But we want to notice something before we go any further. So we'll look on the wheel over here, notice the rims, take a good look at the rims right there. And if all the OG fan them should done comment it already, but we took a look at this vehicle before. In this one we're going to take a look at this Toyota Crown Majesta. This is the V8 Crown and this one is selling for 690,000. Wanna tell me if it is worth it, because this here one have on all of the dashboard lights, them all, every single one that you can think of is on this vehicle. And to make matters worse, if you can look right there, you can say it need a windshield. They said that the windshield was damaged during the hurricane. So as you can see, we personally know this vehicle. So apparently the person who owns it now bought it from the person who reviewed it from back in the day, and that's from last year. But this person now is trying to sell the vehicle for a significantly more than the person who he bought it from was asking for, and he did not fix any of the faults. So we are not gonna let them know that we know this vehicle, but we are just gonna leave this vehicle, because again, if we turned it down back in the day for less money, we're not gonna pay more money for it now.
with the same amount of problems. So yeah man, so sometimes you have to just know what you look for and just memorize the vehicle. Cause from a side it just hit me like a free train. Like I said, I know this vehicle, man. So anyways, we are gonna leave this vehicle and we're gonna go on to the next one. Okay, so here we are looking at a Lexus IS, and I really like these Lexus, man, because I've been a fan of it since I had one of these earlier last year. So as you can see, the front area of the vehicle looking relatively okay. To have some spacing issue go on with the front bumper right here. I don't know what's going on there. We can see something is hanging underneath here. It look like them screw something underneath the front bumper right there, but we'll soon get back to that. But the side of the vehicle here does look relatively okay, and let's take a look at the interior. So the interior here does not look good. It looks extremely poor, and as we can look at the dashboard, we can see every light lighting up, man. No man, this is a Christmas tree. These are flashing, these are lighting up, these are doing everything that a light shouldn't be doing. So if you look at the dashboard, we can see I'm covered up with this cloth, so I'm assuming the entire dashboard is cracked up. Also it have a sunroof, but you can see the sunroof is open, and them said nah, so it's definitely leaking, and it have a lot of chips all over it. Also, let's get back to the front area of the vehicle. We can see the back area here, the shocks look like it dead in the back, man. But let's look at the front, and on the front area right here, we can see them screw piece of pipe underneath the front bumper. One bag of wire hanging down. I don't really like this vehicle. It's in very poor condition. And we're going to take a look at the engine bay. The person is asking 950,000 for this vehicle now. And if you remember, we bought our Lexus IS for 380,000 in far better condition. So we can see it does look like it's running, and it does sound like it's running relatively okay, but I don't like these one bagger modifications. Plus again, the interior is what is telling me that I shouldn't take it. If you look on the answers of wires right there and there, we can see say yes man, this is somebody been tamped. It come like I built somebody build this from scratch. So I don't think we're gonna take it, man, because I don't like all of what I'm seeing. And again, the price is far too high for one of these Lexus here. We're in a this condition. If it was really clean, I thought it was really clean, man, can first post some really clean pictures, and we can see a new AC condenser in there. So maybe it even get a leak at the front. I don't know. But we're here, so we might as well continue looking at it and see if we find anything else out of the usual. Like I'm just coming here now, man, and so much thing we find about the vehicle already. So if we continue looking, we can say yo, the interior again is in terrible condition, is in pretty poor condition. Seats are in me no know. Let's see if we find any rotten spots or anything underneath here, and we don't really see nothing there. Let's look in the trunk and see if we see anything in there. Most of the times if a vehicle are rotten, you'll see it in the trunk, or if you get a backlick, you'll see it in the trunk. So as we can see, a lot of trimmings there, and if you look, that's a grill right there, the front grill, and there's a grill on it now. So that means that the entire front bumper has been replaced or done something from a body work, because how else would you have two grills? So I don't know, but we can see this is not looking good at all. So I think we're gonna leave this vehicle now, man. But you know, this is like literally one of them short look that we just come here and we find so much problem upon the vehicle. We just don't think it even makes sense to continue looking at this vehicle, because you know, man, the price is too high. And my friend actually I look at vehicle and we say we are start search for some vehicle, but this is in poor condition. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have a 2012 Nissan Skyline, and this one is selling for 890,000. We're there at a local car mart, as you can see right there. So the side of the vehicle here looking pretty good. It have on some very nice wheels right there. These are 19-inch wheels, looking really sportish. The back of the vehicle here looking relatively okay. No signs of damages there. It's looking pretty good right there. So we'll probably take this vehicle in, man, because we find it the best so far. So the interior of the vehicle looking pretty good. There's no lights on the dashboard there. You see me, I did the ACs on blowing pretty good, and yes man, it's just looking pretty okay. You see what me I did, there's nothing out of the usual there. Let me see if I can focus a little bit. Yeah man, and the center console there and the dashboard here looking pretty okay as well. Nothing out of the usual there. So as I said, we'll probably take this one, but again, we're just looking pretty okay as far as we can see. We can't see nothing else out of the usual. And this vehicle, we are trying to negotiate the price, and we'll tell you if we get it for a cheaper price and how much we get it for. But so far, this is the best that we've seen.